5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning everyone, my name is Delvani Silalahi. I am from International Business Administration Class 6A. Now I will presentation about Jobsheet for Enterprise Research Planning. Okay, please attention. Enterprise Research Management, the consolidated process of gathering and organizing business data through an integrated software suite. Enterprise Research Management software contains applications which automates business functions like production, sales question, accounting, and more. Enterprise Research Planning Research Management system ties together a multitude of business processes and enable the flow of data between them. By collection and organization source transactional data for multiple source, enterprise research planning system eliminate data duplication and provide data integrity with a single source of truth. Today, enterprise research planning systems are critical for managing thousands of business of all sizes and in all industry. To this company, enterprise research planning is indispensable as the electricity that keeps the lights on. Discussion. Business have always tried to use enterprise research management even if it didn't have that name. Companies have always struggled to balance all their different practices with sacrificing result elsewhere. For a long time, this meant company had to hire additional staff to manage its department. International company had to rely on outsourced labor abroad with no way of check-in. Enterprise research planning fundamental. A key principle is the central collection of data for wide distribution. Instead of several standalone databases with an endless inventory of disconnection spreadsheet, enterprise research planning system bring order to chaos so that all users from the CEO to account payable clerks can create, store, and use the same data derived from common process. Types of ERP by industry. There are several different types of ERP designed for several industries in order to address their specific needs. 1. Apparel ERP, 2. Automotive ERP, 3. Cannabis ERP, 4. Construction ERP, 5. Higher education ERP, and the last manufacturing ERP or MRP. Types of ERP by implementation. There are also different operation types of ERP software. 1. On-premise ERP. This is any ERP software which is deployed directly on your inside devices. 2. Open source ERP. Like any open source software, this solution lets you inspect, modify, and enhance your ERP source code. 3. Cloud-based ERP. Any ERP software as a service which is available over a cloud hosting service rather than on-premise development. And the last, hybrid ERP, enterprise research planning system which blend on-premise and cloud-based development. Cloud-based ERP software is ideal for companies with multiple locations which need to stay in coordinate with one another. Benefit of ERP. Enterprise research management provides better business performance with the three benefits. 1. Workflow feasibility and streamlining. 2. Business intelligence and data analysis. 3. Scheduling solution. 4. Cross-department collaboration. 5. Risk management and data security. And the last, customizable solution. The business value of ERP. It's impossible to ignore the impact of ERP is today business work as enterprise data and process are correlated into ERP system. Business can align separate departments and improve workflow, resulting in significant bottom line savings. Reason to move to an ERP cloud solution. For business relying on premise system and moving entirely to the cloud, all the once is possible, or at the very least, it's not something they are comfortable doing. Meanwhile, staying the course and ignoring all the advantages of enterprise result planning as a cloud solution is no longer an ideal path either. Why should you consider using cloud application to replace or augment your on-premise system? 1. Readily adopt new and evolving technology. 2. Extend the value of your existing ERP system. 3. Adjust new technology for reduced third-party dependencies. 5. Evolve your financial system. Next, more robust security result. And the last, active in-demand talent. Causing business employ enterprise resource planning or ERP for various reasons such as expanding business, reducing costs, and improving operation. The benefits and realized by one company may be different from another. However, there are some worth noting. Integrating and automating business process eliminates redundancies, improves accuracy, and improves productivity. Department with interconnected process can now synchronize work to achieve faster and better outcomes.
Think about this. Delivering a product in time within budget and at the best quality is often filled with unexpected challenges. To overcome this challenge, companies need to take a look at their resources and make the smartest move to increase efficiency. In this video, we will share the stories on how manufacturing works and what it needs to work better. But first, you have to understand what is the difference between make-to-order and the make-to-stock manufacturing strategy. The processes of make-to-order, also called MTO, and make-to-stock, are similar at first sight. The major difference is that in make-to-order doesn't need extra inventory. This is mostly ideal for businesses that sell expensive or fresh produced goods. In other words, make-to-order is a manufacturing process in which manufacturing starts only after a customer's order comes in. In contrast to make-to-order, in a make-to-stock system, the company produces the goods beforehand and stores them in a warehouse until it's purchased by the customer. Basically, anything you pick up at the supermarket is a product of make-to-stock manufacturing. Those products are stocked for future sales that haven't yet taken place at the time of production. For example, a pizzeria company may have to consider the strategy make-to-order because pizza is mostly eaten after it arrives immediately, otherwise, it may start to taste strange after eating it. Let us illustrate this with a pizza example. The hungry customer places a pizza order first, and then the pizzeria produces it. In the manufacturing language, this kind of sales order is translated with the help of the bill of material into a production order. A bill of material? What is that? A bill of material is a list of the raw materials needed to manufacture an end product. For a pizza we need, for example, flour, tomato and cheese. But maintaining a lot of customer orders is not as easy as it looks. For example, suddenly you may have more pizza ordered than you usually have. That's good news. A big order. You happily go check your stock of items and suddenly find that you don't have enough cheese to fulfill this order. You start contacting your supplier, but the earliest date your items will arrive is way past your deadline. Long story short, you failed, and this hungry customer will never contact you again. How can you prevent a situation like this from happening? You guessed it. The right production planning. It plays an important role in any successful business. As Benjamin Franklin once said, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. The importance of production planning is that it gives you knowledge for what you have, what you need to purchase, when you need it, how long it will take to get it, and much more. All manufacturing businesses, from a small pizzeria to factory production, have the same goal: to make quality goods with minimal time and resources. Let's take a step-by-step look at what you need to achieve that. Firstly, what information is required for proper manufacturing planning? Of course, you must have a full overview of the necessary materials and components for your product. That's the first thing needed in production planning. So what we need is a components of your product, bill of materials, and a proper routing. In other words, routing is how the item is going to be produced. Then, you need to connect all the components into one product. Also, we need to define the workstations and workers which will be involved in the routing. Also, we need to check their availability, information about other works on the machines, and their capacity. What we also need, of course, the right tool. For manufacturers, choosing the right production planning software is the hardest part of all the processes of optimization for their production. All common systems can basically do the same. Some are better than others. For my business, I am using Microsoft Business Central as an ERP. For me, it's user-friendly, with an amazing short learning curve. So let's run now our planning tool for our pizza example. Jakob, the planner of World Pizza, is presumed to be the user of the planning system. First, we need to set up a basic BOM, bill of materials, with a simple routing. The BOM is the list of materials and components needed for producing the pizza. For that, we need first, flour, tomato sauce or ketchup, and cheese. Routing is the list of manufacturing operations which is needed too, like preparing the dough, topping, and baking the pizza. Once the pizza is ready and one of the pizza drivers is available to make the delivery, the pizza is taken in a heat-insulated bag to the customer. After the customer paid the pizza, the finance department will finally invoice the customer accordingly.
Okay, that is all from me. Thank you for attention and see you.
I'm an icon, man. And my girl about a 10. I should fuck her in the Benz.